Hey, it's Birdman for Birdman on the Mountain, powered by Cellular One, hanging out here in the Birdman Media Studio. And today with me, we've got, of course, the Community Shout here in Pinetop Lakeside. I've got with me, first off, a Kayley Willis. How are you?
Doing good, thanks.
Now, I got notified about you from some other people on Facebook, and they were talking about something really cool that you got started over in the Snowflake area. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, I've sort of known about this issue for some time, that there's kids over there that maybe get free lunches during the school time. Mm-hmm. They get their free lunch, but they're not getting meals otherwise simply because of economic situations, family treatment, that kind of things. So tell us what you did.
Well, we became aware of that also in our community. We're in Snowflake Taylor, and the kids are offered a free lunch and a breakfast. And I was made aware that there were some kids coming to school on Mondays that didn't have adequate food over the weekend, and it blew me away.
Yeah.
Blew me away that I thought that was a big city thing, inner city, third world country thing, but no, it's right here.
So they were hungry. And obviously that affects their learning because they're hungry, they're tired. If they're hungry, they don't sleep as well. This is just, this is basic developmental kind of, it's not even developmental. It's you got to eat to survive, right?
Exactly. Basic form that they need, that they were not getting.
Okay. So what did you do? And how did you do this and how have you implemented it? Let's talk about that.
Sure. I had seen a program like this on TV several years ago, and I just thought that's really cool. I want to do something like that someday. Fast forward a few years later, and I've been on the PTSO at Taylor Elementary, and I've been able to rub shoulders with a lot of amazing teachers and people. And they had mentioned, we know what kids come to school on Monday that haven't had enough to eat. And just totally floored that was happening in my child's school. So did some research on different programs that have been implemented throughout the country, see how they worked it. Mm-hmm. I contacted some of them just to get some ideas. And then, I went to our principal, and he said, yeah, I already know 4 kids that need it. And so we jumped in just like that.
So now you said programs. Now are you talking about funded programs like through state programs and things like that? Or are you talking about getting donations and you're talking about programs that people set up on their own?
Both.
Okay.
I've looked into both. I just knew that once I found that out, we needed to get started as soon as we could. I couldn't just wait. And
right.
So I knew the government funding and stuff like that took a long time. And so I did contact people that had done it and started up themselves. And that's how we started.
Okay. So you sourced local donations. Now, is the organization you set up, what's it called?
It's called 3E Snacks. And we named it after, we have 3 kids and they all start with the letter E. And when we started this, that was a big deal to us to be able to show our kids that they're not the center of the universe.
Right.
That there is kids out there that, they might not have a choice as to what they're eating, where my kids have a beautiful meal and they might complain about it. But I wanted them to realize that there's more people out there than them. And
it's funny because growing up, I always had the mom that said, "There's starving kids in China. You got to eat your food." And here now, you're pointing out there's starving kids here in our own community, and you should be happy and grateful for what you get every single day, right?
Exactly.
Okay, now I want to dial in on the fact that you're doing something that's taking people that are privately donating to it and helping directly. And to me, that's the best way to do things because I've known, like I said, I knew about this issue, and they had grant people and everything. And we're like, well, yeah, but we can't help them because we can't identify who the kids is, and we're not really allowed to ask. You can dive straight through all of that, go right to the principal and go, who do we need to help? Because they know who needs help, right?
They do. They for sure do. So when we go ahead and open up with a new school, we send a letter out to the principal, meet with the principal. He meets with his teachers, and then it's all in their hands. They go ahead and they text me or email me the number of kids that they need bags for, and we get it to them. We don't know who the kids are, totally anonymous, which that's the way it needs to stay. And they just text me and say, we need 13 bags this week. We need 10 bags this week. We need 25 bags this week. And we get it to them.
Nice. Okay. Now, how do people help? How can people, because, this is something that I think would be great. Are you set up as a 501c3 or, and honestly, I don't care. I'm just
we're in the process.
Okay.
It can take so long. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that we didn't wait for that. So what we've done is we have drop boxes for food. Right now we are in all of the schools in Snowflake and Taylor, and there's drop boxes at each of the offices. There's drop boxes at community members' businesses. For example, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Willis Drilling and Pump, Perfect Prints, Keep and Bear Arms. All of them have drop boxes where you can just go and drop off the food,
Right.
and then they deliver it to us or they call us. So it's very accessible. We actually are also have one up here in Show Low at the Blue Creek Boulevard little store.
Okay.
And I should know their address, but it's a great, awesome store that they support us. And so that's what we do. That's how we get those donations.
Well, I think past today, you're going to get more donations, and I think you're going to get more here in Show Low.
Well, what we really, I've been very antsy because I'm ready to expand. Our community down there in Snowflake and Taylor has really come together and has made this happen. We do 127 bags a week.
Wow.
And we couldn't have done that by ourselves. It's the community that people I don't know. People show up. I heard about this. Well, who'd you hear it from? Well, I heard it from so-and-so. Well, I don't know them either, and they just come together. So
Very good. Awesome. So yeah, let's figure out how to get this more exposure, get more people donating directly to it, and not worrying about the donation, tax deduction, or anything. I think people just, if they know that it's really going to help somebody, and that most of the money's not going to the running of it, or stuff like that, and especially when it's food donations, that's kind of easy because the food goes in, food goes out.
it is.
And people can make money donations, but when food goes in, if food goes out, it's not like you're eating it and
Yeah,
things like
exactly.
that. So I want to call this girl out because this is the United States. This is what it's about. This is really patriotism. This is really pulling up and helping others. And that's the kind of thing that we need more of here in the United States. The rural communities know this. It's Kayley. Thank you so much. This is really awesome. I want to get everybody fired up, and let's get some more businesses here in Show Low. Help her expand. How do people get a hold of you, and how do they contact you?
Our best way is through our Facebook, 3E Snacks. We try to keep everything updated and try to post pictures. We have lots of groups that come and help us. We have it set up where people can come. We've had scout groups. We've had Girl Scout groups, Boy Scout groups. We've had church groups that come and say, you know what? Can we bag those bags for you? You sure can. They show up. They bag bags. We'll have kids come in. Our last group was a Girl Scout group, and they've been collecting donations for the past few months. They brought us 50 cases of Girl Scout cookies.
Nice.
And these little 4-year-old, 5-year-old girls packed, I think it was like 50 bags. And they loved it. So there's opportunities all over. And that's the thing. It's instant gratification. You donate the food and it goes to that kid, and you know that it's making a difference.
Very cool. Once again, Kayley Willis from 3E Snacks. Is that correct? Yep. Okay, we're going to link the information from the Facebook page. You can check that out. And we're going to also give any other information that you give me as far as contact information. But like she said, Facebook's probably the best way, right?
Yes, it is.
Good. Any final thoughts you want to say today?
Really, it's just a shout out to our communities because everybody's come together and made it happen. People, like I said, I don't know. They just come together and they feel the need, they know the need, and it's something that's easy. One box of granola bars is a big deal.
Yes.
Very
good. Awesome. Thank you, Kayley, very much.
Thank you so much.
So that's going to be it for right now. I've got another person coming up, so hang on, and I'll be right back here in the Community Shout with Pinetop Lakeside. Okay, as promised, back here at the studio in Pinetop Lakeside, hanging out with Melena Spillman. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good.
So we're having great weather, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
Yeah, allergies are still kicking it a little bit around.
A little bit, not nearly as bad though.
Yeah, I think we're maybe trending up, and hopefully not get the last blast. Hopefully that was the last blast of winter.
I hope so.
That'd be nice.
And it'd really be nice if we don't have any more wind.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, and the wind. Yeah, I had to take my flagpole down because it was doing the whole back and forth. It's an aluminum one, so I was like, yeah, let's pull that down before it gets ripped out of the ground. So cool. So Pinetop Lakeside Chamber.
Yes.
All kinds of things happening. What we got going on?
Well, gosh, it's less than 2 weeks or almost less than 2 weeks away. And we have our awards dinner.
Yep.
April 28th, Friday night. which is different than we normally have had it.
You've had it Thursdays before.
Thursday
Yeah, everybody
nights,
finally went,
so-
let's go to Fridays. Go.
Yeah. So I don't really know why we always had it on a Thursday, but
I think everybody shifts away from the Friday, and then they realize, oh, no, it should be on a
it
Friday.
really is
Yeah.
a good thing. Yeah. So I think I said 2 weeks ago or last week, whenever the last time I was on, that we're changing it up a ton and we're having a casino night
Yes.
this time. So everybody that buys the tickets
Get your
are
chips.
$50 and you get some casino money along with your ticket. And then you can buy more casino money to gamble with. And then you get to buy raffle tickets or prizes depending on what you want
Very
with your winnings.
Awesome
So,
stuff. So
yeah.
more time to mingle, have fun, play some
Exactly.
games, go back
Yeah.
and forth. Yeah, that's
We have craps, roulette, blackjack. I believe we have some poker.
I'm seriously bummed because I won't be here.
I
but
know.
what am I going to do?
I guess.
Sorry about that.
Enjoy NRA, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up with all the people with guns. So yeah,
Yikes.
yeah,
Not
fun.
really. So yeah, and then we'll have heavy appetizers.
Okay.
I was trying to think.
Yeah,
of
so it's
how
not a
we-
dinner. It's not a sit-down dinner. It's heavy
no.
appetizers, hanging
Yeah.
out. Yeah,
So
drinks.
yes,
You
we'll
got beer.
have beer and wine, and we'll have some limited mixed drinks.
Okay, cool. Very nice.
And yeah, it'll be great. So.
Okay. And then other events. What do we got going on coming up in
So-
the month of May?
May, we don't have anything.
Oh, wow. Cool.
We'll have a retail rush and stuff like that, but I don't have.
And you already
who
go to
we're-
breakfast and things like that.
Yeah, and we
Okay.
have our breakfast, of course. And I believe May is being sponsored by Navapache Electric.
Navapache Electric. Good.
I have to double check that. I should have checked that before I came on, but
Navapache
yeah.
Electric Cooperative. Yes.
exactly.
Yeah, I
and
learned that recently. They're cooperative.
they
so,
are
yeah.
cooperative, and we are not having a perk up the month of April
Oh.
since our dinner is on
There you go.
the last Friday of the month. So
Now, but looking forward to June.
yes,
Music.
High Mountain Music Festival.
Talk about it.
So we have 3 bands finalized so far. We're working on, everybody agreeing on the 4th band, but we have a band called There Is Danger out of the Valley, and they're kind of they're more of a mellow rock. They're not a hard rock or anything.
Right.
And then we have The Bright Side, which is Ryan David Orr's full piece band.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, check them out on YouTube. All There's Danger and Ryan David Orr's band, The Brighter Side, and then we also have Mills End Band. They have opened for Roger Klein and the Peacemakers, and they're really great too. So
And this is the second weekend or the?
this is I think it's the third weekend in
weekend.
June.
Okay,
It's
in
Father's Day weekend,
Okay,
June
Father's Day
17th. Tickets will be on sale at the end of this week on our website. It's $10 for music, or you can pay $30 and you get 10 beer tasting tickets along with the music. So
Very
we
cool.
have breweries from all over the state of Arizona, and that's limited to the state of Arizona. So we want to focus on kind of our shopping local and shop small
Yeah.
theme. And then we'll also have this year, it's our first year having some Arizona distilleries.
Right.
So
Cool.
we'll have some great stuff.
So if you're out there, remember between now and then, and actually all summer, mind your fires and
Yes,
mind what's
please.
going on out in the forest, and be smart about that, and put out and understand how to put out a campfire. I mean, we're going to have some of the people in here talking about that coming up here soon. Maybe not this episode, but coming up. You want to make sure that it's all the way out.
Yes.
There's no heat. And if you're not okay with putting your hands in the fire after you think it's out, it's not out.
Yeah.
So
you shouldn't leave it.
Get it to the point to where you would be okay sticking your hands into it, and then you know it's out. So
Exactly.
cool. Awesome. Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so. Just come buy your tickets for our dinner and come and join us. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we have them here at the chamber or on our website too.
Very cool. Awesome. Hey, that's going to be it for this episode of the Community Shout from Pinetop Lakeside. I'm Birdman for Birdman on the Mountain, powered by Cellular One, reminding you, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.